Bowflex Barbie here, your host of the Flex Pretty podcast, and I am so excited to introduce today's special guest. I am joined by my good friend, my good client, my good beauty plug. But I ain't gonna say too much because I want to talk to y'all. Tell who she is. Tell y'all who she is. So today's guest is none other than, I can call her full government name.
Oh, gee.
Leandria Ambrister, also known as Boxer. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey.
I was like, I hope she do that. 'Cause I feel like that's the only way to introduce you.
It's your girl Boxer.
Boxer, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for
pulling up.
come.
Pulling up, skirt.
I'm gonna pull up.
Boxer, so for those who don't know you, I know you. For those who don't know you, for whatever odd reason, they don't know Boxer. Tell us about you, who you are, what you do.
Who am I? The mysterious question. So, who am I?
Well, you gotta think about who you are. she think about what she want to tell y'all about her.
because it's a lot.
It's layers, okay.
I'm dramatic, yes.
We know that.
So that's my personality. Let's start off with that. So you're going to see a lot of dramatics, yeah. But I am Boxer.
Okay.
I'm Boxer. I'm an athlete. I am a hairstylist. I am a traveler. I'm a social media influencer. Yeah.
So, Boxer, I've known you for a long time. Our parents played volleyball together.
Yes.
So we used to be the little bad kids with y'all. I used to be good. You and Leroy used to be running around behind the bleachers.
Yes.
Up to no good. I used to be look at them.
Hey, look at those wild ones.
Look at those wild kids. But I would say we like became friends, like real friends, like spoke on the regular. I came to you for all my beauty needs. We were working out when you moved to Nassau, which was, when did you move to Nassau? 2018?
18, yeah.
So I moved 2017, you moved 2018.
Yeah.
And we've been rocking and riding, like.
Yeah. I think distance kept us away from being friends sooner. Because you was off to school, I was off to school.
Yeah.
But like, I would always talk about you, to be honest, like being off to school. You know, I would tell all my friends what you would they'd be like tripping. They'd say, you know her? I'm like, yes, I do know her.
Yeah, like, but we've always known each other, and you were a couple of years younger, so we weren't necessarily like playing against each other for a lot of sports in school. So maybe that's why we didn't like connect. I also was really in a bubble. I realized in high school, like outside of my
because I'd only see you to the gym.
Yeah, outside of my school, like I wasn't nowhere. Like no one saw me anywhere outside of school. So, like I said, we went off to college, different times, and you moved to Nassau a year after me, and then.
We just clicked.
Yeah. I
was like, I need somebody to work me out.
And
Who's
I was
the
like,
best person?
I need my hair done. So, Boxer, talk me through. Let's talk through the athlete Boxer, right? So, talk me through when you got into sports. I know you come from an athletic. Your dad's really athletic. Is your mom athletic?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I don't want to exclude her in case she is.
I mean, she said she used to run, but yeah.
You have no proof.
I have no proof.
We need evidence. Saucus, we need evidence. All right, so you come from an athletic family. Mom used to run, supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly.
I know your dad's athletic. He played volleyball. Any other sports he played?
Yeah, volleyball, basketball, baseball.
Okay. And so you came up in that environment. When were you always involved in sports?
Always.
And when, I know volleyball and basketball are your main. So talk me through, I guess, early years of playing. When did you decide, all right, like was it that I want to use sports to take me through college? Like, what was the end goal? Oh, is there an end goal with, I know you still play. So talk me through, I guess, how you got started in sports and what sports is for you now at this point.
Okay, so I started playing sports from I could walk. My dad, he played for the Bahamas for years on the national team. So I don't think I had a choice.
Yeah, it's like, you can do this.
Exactly. It's like, here's the ball. Kick it, throw it, hit it. So I didn't really have a choice, but luckily I loved the choice that he made for me at a young age.
You love not having a choice.
Yeah, I love not having a choice because it was fun. You know, kids like to do activities and he would always have us outside. So I started sports from a young age. Like I made the national team when I was 14. and that's pretty
For
young.
volleyball, or?
Yeah, for volleyball, I made national team from I was 14, and that's pretty young. And especially being a starter. So
Yeah.
it's different, like when you make a national team and like
You bench it, yeah.
you bench it. But I was like a starter, so that's pretty big. My sister also played, so a lot of inspiration came from her because I always wanted to be better than her, like in everything. And I could safely say I feel like I am.
It's giving Venus and Serena.
I can safely say that I am. But yeah, I think I made the national team younger than her. I went off to school younger than her. So everything that I saw her do, I was like, yeah, I gotta be better.
I gotta break the record.
Yeah, so she got like a full scholarship for college. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna beat that. So I got a full scholarship for high school. So I went off to school on a volleyball scholarship at the age of 15. I was turning 16. So 15, 16. Went to Canada. So there I played volleyball, basketball, and rugby.
Rugby.
Yeah, random, right? But every time, like, coaches see me, they like, oh,
You're an
you play.
all-around athlete. Yeah.
So it was like an experiment. There's like, you have to pick a sport, and I'm like, the first option was rowing. I was like, yeah, no way. I'm not about to be in no boat rowing nowhere.
Not in y'all dirty water.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So I did that in high school. Then I got another full scholarship for college, where I played volleyball, basketball, and softball.
Okay.
And then, of course, they saw how athletic I was, and the tennis coach offered me a scholarship as well to play tennis. So this is like my first time ever touching a racket, hitting the ball, and I'm playing D1 tennis. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what? It's pretty impressive, though, but I shocked myself.
Yeah, it just speaks to the fact that you are an all-around athlete.
Don't get me wrong. I get beat right up on that tennis court.
But you did it.
But the fact that I was able to make the team, and he was like, okay, I'll give you some money to help us out. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. But sports has always been a big part of my life, for sure. So, yeah, I love it.
So now, what sports do you play now?
Now, I've just winded down to volleyball and basketball. I cut out softball during COVID, because softball is like more like a slower sport, and it's just like, yeah, no. I got done.
It ain't as fun.
No, it isn't as fun as it was in college here. So volleyball and basketball is my two main sports. I still play for the national team currently. So I've been playing from I was 14 to current. So, yeah.
You played every year with...
Well, they don't travel every year, but whenever they do travel, yes.
You travel?
Mm-hmm. They don't travel every year.
Okay.
It's every other year or other year sometimes. It depends.
Depending on what's going on.
Yeah, it depends on what's going on.
Okay. So what would you say... So would you say that sports for you in your younger years, and you said your sister was a big inspiration for, you trying to outshine her, outdo her, raise the bar a little bit. In your younger years, sports put you through university as well, right? Gave you the opportunity to get a degree. What would you say now is the motivation behind holding on to volleyball, basketball? Like, what does that do for you now at this stage in your life?
Well, it brings life to me because it gives me, I feel like I have a purpose, right? It's just something to always look up to. And of course, you get the benefits of being physically active, but I still enjoy it. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to stop playing it. Like, my dad is 64 and he still plays volleyball every weekend. Like, yeah, it just makes me happy. If I'm stressed, go play volleyball. Whap someone with the ball. I mean, that sounds bad.
Or slap the ball.
Yeah. You hit the ball as hard as you can, right? So it's therapeutic for me.
Not the person boxer, not the people.
Yeah,
don't be whapping the people.
Hit the people with the ball.
Y'all don't play volleyball with boxer, because she gonna whap you with the ball.
But what's fun? I just talked to my sister the other day, and she was talking about how, like, because they play scrimmage volleyball all the time on the beach and stuff like that. And I am a person, I cannot play scrimmage because I take it too seriously. I'm like, I can't scrimmage with people who don't know what to do.
You need an organized game every time.
No, seriously.
You need real positions, real players.
Yes.
You need no fun.
No, it's not fun. It's not a game to me. Like, I take this serious. I don't like scrap ball, like pick up basketball.
I think because you are competitive. I think you're too competitive.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not competitive to where if we lose, I'll cry, because there are some athletes who be crying, and I'm like,
hopefully not at a scrimmage, no.
no, yeah. Trust me, people
crying at a
people
scrimmage?
get emotional. Have you never seen an intense scrap basketball game? You dudes be fighting, like literally.
Okay.
So
I can't relate to being that invested.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I
People
can see you
that
playing in the
invested.
playoffs and you lose the playoff game, take you to the next level or something, you know.
Girl. I don't do the pickup. I don't do. They are too emotional for pickup with me. I'm like, y'all ain't even winning nothing.
Ain't no
For real.
trophies involved. Ain't no money involved.
No money, no trophies. Like street bragging rights. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yes, it's the ego hurting that's crying.
I guess I can't do it.
So sports for you now is more just like because you love it.
Yeah, it just comes natural. Like I don't think I can miss a season. Like even if I don't, say if I'm injured, hypothetically speaking, I will still I'll still go out and watch. I just love watching it. And you know what's really weird? I'm so invested in sports, but I don't watch it on television. That is so weird.
I'm the same. Even when I played, I wouldn't be like caught up to watch it.
Yeah.
I
would watch it on TV.
I would go to in person,
Yes.
live and watch. But even then, sometimes I'm like, who's playing? Like, do I really want to see them?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just saying, I prefer to be there or actively be involved.
Yes, that's me. I can't just sit. Well, then again, I don't really watch TV that often either. But I don't sit down and watch.
Yeah, if it's a good match, then maybe like if you get a really good solid volleyball game, like you get into it. But yeah, I don't watch them either.
Yeah,
So
I don't watch it. No.
So I feel you on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Boxer. So let's pull back. We're going around the onion. We pulling back the layer of we unboxed the athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's go to Boxer the entrepreneur. So talk to me about your entrepreneurship journey. I call you the beauty guru because you call yourself a hairstylist, but we know you do more than that. Even though you might not want everyone to know that. But we know you do more than that. Yeah. So talk to me about how you dived into the entrepreneurial space, how that happened, where you are now, because I know that there's been a lot of growth from the start to now, and then talk me through a little bit about like where you see yourself. You don't got to tell me your 10-year plan, but like, what's the goal with your brand, your business?
Okay, so I started. I was interested in the beauty industry. I would say around grade 4. And I say grade 4, and I have to go back to sports because sports is the reason why I got into beauty because, like I said, my dad's an athlete. Every weekend, he would take us to the beach to play volleyball, and we would swim after. And my mom used to perm my hair. You know, perm and salt water don't mix. So
perm and water in general.
Yeah, so my hair started dropping, and my mommy just got frustrated. She's like, "I tired of wasting my money. You can figure this out on your own." Boom, leave me stranded in grade 4. No hairstyles. I had to figure it out. I had to learn how to put my hair in a ponytail. I had to learn how to do everything. She was so serious, this girl was not even trying to part my hair for me to fix it. Because she knows I'm in grade 4, I can't part my hair straight. So I used to go to Daddy. Daddy used to help me. But through her cutting me off and say, "Hey, I ain't wasting no more money because you just can go swim
every weekend
and mess up your hair. You on your own like bad boy." So through me figuring that out on myself, I figured out like, "Ooh, I like this." And I would just use my little cousins to experiment with. Well, not little because they about my age, but yeah. So that's where I found like I was like, I like this. And their hair was like soft and curly. So it was a little more easy to manage than mine.
A little break.
Yeah. So the interest started from grade 4. I actually started braiding in grade 7.
Okay.
And girl, let me tell you how I was entrepreneur/hustler from then. So in grade 7, I went to high school, and because I used to do my own hair, people would be like, "Oh, Boxer, do your hair." I'd be like, "Me." I literally used to braid my own hair, like cornrow my own hair from grade 7. So girls would ask,
"Where did you learn how to braid your own hair? Like, did you watch videos?
My sister, she used to braid. So she used to braid my hair. Like I said, everything my sister do, I was like, yeah, I got to do that better than you. So when she would fix my hair sometimes, I would just take a mirror and literally just watch her. So that's how I learned the concept of braiding.
Okay.
Yeah, from watching her when she would do my hair time to time. It wasn't that often, but often enough for me to pick up on it. Yeah, so from grade 7, I started braiding girls' hair. The front, if you want a front braid, $5. You want a back braid, you want a holding braid,
Oh, you was
$10.
reasonably priced.
Baby. People from St. George's know. Boxer had that $5 hairstyle. You know, way hot, yo.
That $5 front braid. And you take care of the back.
And then I started sneaking like my mom's hair curler so that I could candy curl the ends. Because remember back then,
You was taking these to school.
to school, girl.
You had salon in school?
In school. And my homeroom teacher was mad. She was mad. I said, so you rather me be out here doing bad stuff than staying in class and plotting now? But she was mad I was making that bub.
Mm-hmm. That's $15.
What? Not that you make $15 a day in school. No, for real.
Back then, that's money, okay?
Yeah, that is money because
you
lunch
you
was
buying lunch, yeah.
I just want to say lunch was $2.50, so $15. You know what else I could buy in one day?
Penny snacks.
Shoot.
Oh God. Oh Lord.
Oh jeez. No, I had to wait till 2 days because remember they only had
$20.
No, they had 50.
No man, they had $20 boxer.
Not in grade 7, baby. In grade 8, 9, that's when $20 phone cards start coming out. Yeah.
You had to save up a little bit for that $50.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then from then, obviously, like going to boarding school for grade 11 and 12, I would do my hair to school. And the other black girls there would be like, who did your hair? I'm like, me. They was like, seriously? Can you do mine? So it just trickled on like that. Same thing as college. And literally, I built my brand in college for real. I started doing locals hair, and then it just keeps spreading like wildfire. I had people driving 3-4 hours away just to come in my dorm room to get their hair done. And then I got my first, I wouldn't say big break, but I had a client fly me over. I missed class for 2 days to catch a flight to do a client hair.
I mean, it's a good reason.
I mean, it really was. I had no regrets.
And it wasn't no $5 front braid.
No. I had no regrets. I mean, she took care of me. She paid for my ticket, paid for everything. And I was like, boy, this is legit. Like, never in a million years I thought this would be my career, to be honest. I thought I was going to be like a teacher because that's what I wanted to be. Then when I realized these kids ain't worth it. I'm like, I ain't trying to be the Martin Luther King education system. So let me do what I could do because these kids, they ain't cost me go to jail.
How did you get the name Boxer? I know the story a little bit, I think, but
Lord. Okay, so I got the name Boxer. So my first nickname was Dimples because I got dimples. But I went from private school to public school. So primary school, I was in private school. Public school and high school, went to St. George's. St. George's is survival of the fittest. That's where all of the roughest, toughest people go.
I was gonna say you better watch how you talk with these George's people.
Yeah. So it actually happened like I would say after like the first month of going to school because we had assembly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had assembly. And I was in grade 7, so the bigger kids would pick on the little kids, mm-hmm. right? And this one dude, he was trying to take people lunch money. I was like, bro, my mommy only give me $2, man. Like, you over to take my $2. Like, you gotta be crazy. And yeah, I had to stand up for myself. Got in a little ruffle, scuffle. Mm-hmm. And then this
boxed him up.
What? and this guy, he was like, oh, she's the boxer, boy. She's the boxer. You see how she do that, boy? I was like, stop telling people like name boxer. He's like, no, I tell everybody in the school you name boxer. And like when I say I cry for 2 weeks, this boy was so sick. Let me show them out. His name is Docious. If y'all know Docious from Freeport, he's the one who gave me that nickname. But boy, he torment me every day. He see me boxer. I'm like, stop calling me that. That's such an ugly name. And now I don't want nobody call me nothing else other than boxer. So yeah, that's how I got that name.
He give you your business name, or inspired your business name.
He inspired, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I had to just put a pin in that there so we could give it context.
I was fighting for my life. I didn't want them to take
So
my $2.
people don't be like, is her on there? Like, what's the connection? Leandria, Boxer? What?
I didn't want them to take my $2 to kill.
That's
No.
lunch.
Yeah.
Fighting for you.
I had to fight for my $2.
Listen, they ain't mess with you after that, eh?
No.
All right, Boxer. So you said you used high school, college to give you that foundation for, well, that's what you found, the knack for hair, right? Beauty or the beauty industry. So talk me through, all right, so you graduate college, you've been doing hair now from high school through college. You got a degree in psychology?
Yes.
So talk me through, I'm not laughing at your degree. I'm laughing at...
Baby, I'm laughing at my degree. it ain't you, it's me.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because the question I want to ask, I feel like we've talked about this, but like, talk me through. Okay, you went to college, got your degree, went back home, did hair through college, high school, went back home. What happened next?
Well, I didn't go back home. After I graduated, I booked my flight straight to Nassau.
Really, you didn't go home at all?
If I go home, what are you going home for?
I thought you went home for a little bit.
Gone home? No, sir. Because I know if I had went home, if I gone pack what bag and all my stuff was to school. No. Everything I owned in the States, I sold some stuff, and whatever I bring back came straight to Nassau.
So you came straight to Nassau in 2018?
Straight to Nassau.
Okay. So what was that transition like? So you got your degree. Did you ever want to work in, like, what was your plan for your degree from the jump? Like, was it like, I want to get a degree in psychology and then work in the school as the guidance counselor? What did you, or like, was it the plan to go further? Like, what was that? Or was it just like, I can just pick psychology because I like it and then see what happens?
Okay, so what happened, like I said, I was in education. I like to travel, so I learned that once I have my education degree in that state, if I want to move somewhere else, I have to keep taking teacher's tests. And I was like, that's dumb as hell. Like, that's not going to, it's just dumb.
It's not going to work.
That isn't going to make sense because I know I like to move around a lot. So the other best option was psych. And with psychology, you still could deal with kids and you could still talk to people, get in their minds. Sort of the same thing as education, right? You just understanding the mind and how it works and all that stuff. So after I got my degree, I thought about working, and every time I think about it, I just was like, get somebody else to do it. Because my whole life, I've never had a job. Never had a job. So the idea of me now, big grown, gritty, 22-year-old, but to fill out the application.
First of all, that ain't big grown and gritty,
yeah,
but I got you.
But in my head, big grown, gritty girl, but to go fill out the application talking about working for someone, I was like, oh no. Like in college, I was making a bag.
Yeah, you already had proof of concept that you could make money doing
like
your
I said,
own
I
thing.
was making a bag in college just doing hair. So I was like, babe, make $28,000 a year and these children stress me out, or do hair and make more than that a year.
And stress yourself out.
And stress myself out. So, but imagine like me going to work, having to deal with kids, and then coming home and then got to do hair. I was like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. So I talked to my mom about it. This was the first time she was ever really on my side with any decision making of my life. That sounds bad, but yeah, this is the first time she was like, oh my, because she did not want me to do hair at all. She's like, that's not a real job. But I mean, I understand her point of view because, back in the day,
yeah, you can only go off what you grew up on.
Yeah, they didn't really value hairstylists like that. Like, times have changed, and I proved that to her. So she's just more like, my daughter's a hairstylist. So she's happy about it now. But I talked about that. I said, Mommy, honestly, working for people ain't making sense. I don't know how you do it. I respect you, but baby, I don't think I'm strong enough. For you, yeah. I don't think I'm strong enough to do that. So she was like, okay, well, if you're not gonna stay in the States, she said your best bet would be moving to Nassau because Nassau people, they love to dress up, and they can spend that bub. Free bub people more laid back. We chill. We bougie. Yeah. We bougie, but
may not be as consistent. Yeah, and you can get the money.
Much places to go.
You can get the rates that you want.
Exactly. Yeah. And then with Nassau, you have more international people coming in.
It's also just more people, right?
Yeah, it's more people.
You got 90% of the country's population in Nassau.
Yeah. So she was like, I think you should move Nassau. I move over here with no plan. I move over here with literally $200 in my pocket. I didn't tell them that. My parents don't have no idea what I came over here with. So my parents hasn't financially supported me since I was 18. But that was because I was making my own money doing hair. And I was like, no.
And you were on scholarship.
Yeah, I was on scholarship. So it wasn't really no need for them to send me money. And then my brother still was in school. So I was like, no, keep them. Like, don't send me nothing. I good. Like, I got myself. So I haven't depended on them for so long. So I moved over here literally with $200, like sleeping on people's couches. I can figure it out.
Yeah.
I was like, I could figure it out. If I figure it out in big America, I could figure it out home. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Moved over here. Literally started from the bottom. Sleeping on people's couches. There was some tough times, I can be honest, but I love everything about it because it makes me who I am today. So, yeah, sometimes sleeping on people's couches ain't bad.
Well, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah.
Like, at that point, it wasn't I could go apartment hunting and
I tried apartment, but see, and then that's the thing, too. I tried apartment hunting, and it was extremely hard because, here it is, I've never worked a day in my life, so I have no track record. In order to get an apartment, you got to have a job letter. I fresh out of college, so finding an apartment was extremely hard.
Yeah.
Extremely hard.
Yeah, some places now, they want you to fill out all kind of reference letter, this, that. I'm like, this is a job, or are you trying to rent me something?
and then too, it didn't help because I moved over $200, but I can show them in my bank account $200.
You can't make first security with $200.
Exactly. So it was extremely tough trying to find an apartment. So yeah.
So, but I mean, like I said, you got to do what you got to do, right? You got to work with what you got. Thankfully, you have people that were willing to help you through those times, and even if it was just for a season, right?
Yeah.
For that time until you got on your feet. So you got on your feet. You set up. Started taking your clients here and now. So what was that like? Talk me through like. All right, from I moved, I'm sleeping on people's, I'm not sleeping on people's couch, but I don't want to say it like that.
Yeah,
that's what it is. That's what it is, but I'm dying to highlight this point that I'm trying to make. So you moved to Nassau, you're figuring it out, trying to get yourself established. What was, because like now when we say certain things, if I'm talking to clients or potential clients, just people in general, we going back and forth, I'm like, they're like, oh, who does your hair? Who does it? I'm like, boxer. Oh, yeah, I know. Like, to go from...
Not knowing nobody.
I just moved. I'm literally trying to figure this thing out. I'm trying to make a name for myself in a new space. I'm new to the island. To go from that to now, your name is synonymous with certain styles. We talking micro links. We talking silk press. We talking, all these new tapings, all that stuff. Your name comes to mind, right? And people now, like, you're synonymous with the beauty and the hair space. To go from I trying to figure this thing out to that. Talk me through what you think was the big game changer in that. Like,
well, I knew when I moved here, I needed to be different, and I would ask like my friends who were from Nassau, like, hey, like, what is everybody doing? They was doing frontals. And those like quick styles, and I was like, okay, so just to get my feet wet, I was doing those things because I was already doing those hairstyles I was in the States. But every time people come to me, they would always bring me pictures of Americans, like their hair. They always bringing me like pictures of American girls' hair, and their hair never looked like weave, like it don't look like they have on a frontal. So I was like, I have to figure this stuff out. So I just was researching, and I finally found the microlink method, and I was like, nobody in Nassau look like these American gals, so it's my job to figure it out. And I've been women looking like, I need them to look good. I need them to look like this is their hair, even when it ain't.
Yeah.
Right? Because everybody be like, oh, I want to look natural and da-da-da, but you could tell the difference of the hair, right? So,
yeah, I feel like, and then you probably know this better, but like, with frontals, it was always like the drama. Like, people want the front. When I wore my one frontal, I didn't want all the baby hairs and all that, but I know like that's a big thing, right? People want to lay and they want the crazy swooping and all this, and for me, it don't look natural because we know like your hair don't grow like that.
Yeah.
But do you think now that women are now shifting, like we want it to now...
Yeah, women are shifting.
Like
women are shifting for it to look natural now because they see the option. They see that they can have that option, right? I feel like they was going for that dramatic look because they didn't see that option here.
Oh, that was trending.
Yeah. So I feel like women want to know that, hey, this could possibly look like mine now versus you seeing all the screen doors from the front, right? And so, yeah, I think it's definitely changing because I'm getting a lot more people, like different types of people in my chair when their previous hairstyles was like extreme colors, heavy baby hair. So I
They
feel
want
like
it more natural.
Yeah,
now.
everybody.
Yeah.
I think that they want it more natural now because I mean it gives you a softer look. Purr.
I like it. I get that. So now you're at this point in your career, your business, where like I know you're doing like you're talking microlinks, use the plug. You talking silk press, use the plug. You talking anything hair.
Anything hair and natural.
Except she don't like do braids, except on me.
No.
So don't go
Yeah.
there for braids, but she good at braids. So what is your goal in the beauty space? Like what's the ultimate goal for you as a stylist? Do you want to continue with like clients? Do you want to get more into teaching? Do you like what's the end goal with I guess the beauty industry for you? I know you're getting into I can let you talk, but I know some things, but I can let you talk.
Well, the end goal is I want to be a household name. So like I always use these references. When you think of soda, you think Coca-Cola. Whenever you think of phone companies in the Bahamas, first thing you think is BTC. Some people first thought maybe Alive because they give it a little competition.
So we can't talk none of these brands.
Oh, sorry.
I just joking.
Okay.
I just joking.
But like I want to be a household name. Like when you think microlinks, I'm the only person popping up in your head. So number one, I want to be a household name, and then obviously I'm not going to be able to do this my whole life. So I'm going to start teaching. But I want to have a brand. Like my brand is going to be like a staple to where you be like, okay, I got certified through Boxer. I'm legit. Yeah. So I want to have my own salon. It's also going to be a salon/academy where you come in and you learn how to do the methods and all of the styling things. So all of that is to come. Yeah. Because honestly, really and truly, I want to retire when I'm 35.
And the products. Talk about the products.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
products.
And the products. So I have some new products coming. I'm not coming out. It's out.
Yeah.
I have my heat protecting oil.
Which I've been using. It's actually a very good body oil too. Just so
Yeah?
you know. Yeah. It's very lightweight.
Yeah, it's a light oil. So
And it's like a nice for photos and stuff. Yeah. It's like this is I don't know. I mean, I didn't like lather myself in it, but like I put it on my hair before I blow dried it. And when I was like, I had some on my hands, I was like, this is really nice for the skin.
Yeah, because like with our extensions, it needs to be moisturized, but we don't need nothing heavy.
Yeah.
Like olive oil, coconut oil, all those other things are heavy. So I needed
really
a
good,
light oil that could give you that flow without it being like sticky.
Stiff, yeah.
And then I also came out with my flat iron. Because it's hard to find good flat irons over here because we have to import everything on the island. Like
You just get them.
yeah, you get those like very
Not great.
yeah
Subpar.
not great quality flat irons, right? And my clients are always like, I can never press my hair like this when I go home. Yeah, so now
You can't.
I solved it for y'all. I got the flat irons for y'all, and also the edge control. So in the future, look for literally the whole product line, like shampoos, conditioners, hair oils, like for your scalp, not the extensions. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a whole product line. I sell hair as well, extensions. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be big.
Awesome. I'm excited. I've been using my oil.
And it smells really good.
It does.
Yeah.
I guess I already told you, I was like, this is my new photo shoot oil. I have to get one of these for my hair, one for my body. So Boxer, let's dive into, we talked about Boxer the athlete, Boxer the hairstylist. We can talk about fitness. We're on the Flex Pretty podcast, right? We connected in 2018 when you were like, hey girl, I need to work out. Like I'm going to work out with you. So talk me through outside of athletics, right? Because I know athletics comes with and sports come with, training and workouts. But talk me through now this transition of, all right, I'm now in Nassau. I'm now establishing my career in the beauty space, and now I want to get on my health and fitness journey outside of sports because I'm still you can be playing sports forever. But talk me through what made you want to start now focusing on the fitness aspect, what that looked like initially and what that is now for you.
So, like you said, fitness and sports go hand in hand. Like you have to do strength and conditioning, cardio, stuff like that. So now that I don't have school, right? 'Cause I'm adulting now. I don't have school.
My condolences.
Yeah. So I'm like, I need to find something else to take up my time that's also going to be like accountability, right? So finding a trainer was number one. Because obviously I can work out myself, but because I'm so used to being coached, I prefer having a trainer because that's accountability. Like when you're when you're adulting, like you're just so headstrong in work all day, and you gotta find time for yourself. Like sports only happen on the weekend, so through the week you gotta still make sure your health is in check and up to speed. But yeah, so accountability really and truly, because as women, our weight fluctuates all the time.
Yeah.
You know that saying they say, I wish I could go back to the first time I thought I was fat. Yeah. Yeah. So fitness, like I say, fitness is all a part of it. And the older we get, our body is changing, baby. Like these knees ain't knees no more. Like they really ain't.
They ain't magnets.
No, they are not. So yeah, fitness is just extremely important. It's always been a big thing in our family because my dad is also a fitness trainer. And just being away from home, I needed that accountability. So I was like, let me call my friend. So yeah, fitness. This is it. Like we got to take care of the one body we have. So that's the best way to go. You got to eat the right foods. You got to move your body. You got to give your body some type of movement. And like I say, life can get hectic. So you got to find time to squeeze that in. So
yeah, you say that to you.
Yeah, I got to say that to myself.
You just tell me you ain't been to the gym in
a week.
Over a week.
Yeah. Because life has been hectic.
Yeah. You got to find the time.
Yeah, you're right.
No. You got to make time. You don't find time. You make time.
Yeah, you make time, and this is where the accountability comes in, right? But yeah, fitness is a big thing because, like I say, hormones changing, like you're getting older, you got to move your body at the end of the day. Yeah.
Do you find that you're in a better mental space when you're working out regularly versus not?
Oh yes, like working out will definitely clear your head space. If you upset, go work out. If you sad, go work out. If you're depressed, go work out. It's gonna clear your head. I don't know. I think there's something scientifically right about that.
Oh yeah, working out releases endorphins.
Bang, that's what it is.
That make you happy. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Even though you stress me out whenever you work during the workout.
Listen to me. I stress you right out. I'm like, I don't even know how to careless deal with it.
Fox is coming and complain the whole time, and then get in a call on Instagram like, hey y'all, I just had a great workout. Y'all have a great day. I'm like, well, where is this energy?
Time I stress it to kill all the way out.
We ain't gotta know, man.
I was like, one more set. She's like, we doing 4 sets. 4 sets?
No, man, I dying. Then she get in the car, so y'all. I had a great workout.
My brother tell me I'm the fakest person he knows. Because he knows how I am.
I'm going there like, really? Like, after you done stress me out, this is what you're going to do?
But you are the real MVP, though, because you take on a lot. But listen to me, clients be stressing you out.
I can't scam, man, y'all. They said, you can love me later, bye.
But that takes a lot to have the hair all day, every day. People complaining, but then they happy when they get the results. So hats off to you too, because you got to deal with our crap. Like we come there and we offload all our feelings and emotions on you, and I'm like, dang, I just tell the girl a whole lot today, and I complain, but I feel good. Like
you feel refreshed, and yes. now I go and I'm thinking about all your problems.
But you're literally like a therapist, a fitness therapist.
I feel like anybody. I'm sure you the same. When people come in your, they sit in your chair for at least for me, it's not hours.
Yeah.
But I know you go through the same. I feel like any service, and you're going to someone regularly on a regular basis. You build that rapport, and people start, and you have that personality too, like where people feel comfortable talking. And I think I have that. I have maybe not right away. I feel like you got to break me, crack me a little bit if I'm not familiar. But I mean, I think that's just a part of the territory, when you're working with people that intimately. And I think personal training and fitness is for a lot of people a vulnerable space, right?
Very.
When it comes to their bodies, and you know they're trying to actively work on themselves, and even in the beauty space, right? They come in with insecurities about their hair, it's whether it's fine or you know they got missing, you know, hair missing, or I mean that's not the right way to say that.
No, but yeah, we get it. Yeah, so like we literally mold people's confidence.
Yeah, and you gotta make that's a good way to put it.
We mold people's confidence.
People leave feeling better. Yeah.
Like when I work out, I'm like, oh, I feel like crap. Takel, this is so hard. When I leave, oh, that was the best workout of my life.
I can go eat something good.
Yeah. And reverse all the hard work.
No, I mean like healthy and good. Hopefully you don't be like I can reverse all that.
But yeah, hats off to the entrepreneurs out here helping lives and molding bodies.
Yeah, I think that's I think when you can find something to do or a career that you get paid to do what you love and
enjoy,
and you get paid to help people, right? I think that's the sweet spot for me. Like it isn't just I'm doing something I love that's just for me. Like I'm doing something I love that's actually making people's lives improve or making people feel better in some way, adding some value to their lives. And I think that's, we have that in common. We lift people's confidence. We make them feel better. They come in and they dump
everything,
dump their lives on us, and we can kind of sometimes, even if it isn't like talking them through it, just listening. So I think sometimes we're just that listening there that they don't have outside of work and home. So yeah, I think we got that in common.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah.
All right, Box, what else I want to ask you? Anyway, I think, what did we talk about? We talked about...
Oh, we didn't talk about me being an influencer.
All right, sorry.
I be influencing these girls.
Let's talk about your influencer career, or what type of influencer would you consider yourself? Beauty influencer, lifestyle influencer?
I would say lifestyle, because my lifestyle, I feel like my life is a movie and I'm just sharing it with you guys. Like you're like watching Boxer movie 2.0. Right? Yeah. Yeah, because I share a lot of things about my life on there. I know people sick and tired of me always talking about, oh, I'm an athlete, oh, I'm a this, oh, I'm a that. But it really helps a lot of people. So I feel like it's lifestyles, because whether I travel, whether I do hair, whether I come and stress you out and then say it was a great workout, all of that inspires people. So I actually I like doing it. Like some people don't like. And this is so weird about me. So in person, I feel like if I don't know you, I ain't talking. Period. I just ain't. But if I come to around you, you know I can't shut up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, you know me, so you already know the bubbly side of me. But people who don't know me, if they first meet me, I'll say, hey, but if I don't, I really don't.
You ain't running on that much.
Yeah. Me in front of a camera is totally different. In person.
Same. I think I'm even worse in person than you, because I feel like you kind of carry a conversation, even if it is very general. For me, I'm just like, stop talking. Who are you?
Yeah, but I'm dramatic, so I just like the entertainment scene. Whether it's talking, whether it's I love to crack a joke, especially on myself. Have you seen the dried lip picture? We need to insert that.
We've all seen. I feel like there's no way your lip was that naturally dry.
It really was. It was like 20 degrees outside.
No, man.
Yes. I was in my dorm, girl. It was 20 degrees outside. It was bad. So my lip was, it took it.
That would look like if you smile too hard, it can bleed.
But yeah, I love to crack jokes, and I just love, I just love being myself. And now I've started tapping into, the fashion side of me, and I'm sharing that on my social media now, like doing like some outfit looks and stuff like that. Before I would never really do that. Like my content would only be like from chest up, like just seeing my face. Now I'm actually showing body, and that's a big improvement for me.
It's a big step.
Yeah, that is a big step. Yeah, because I was like always like, ooh, I don't want to show these people my real shape.
I think for you too, it was like, I want to get to this, so I want to look a certain way before and then I can start. But I think there's also beauty in like showing up this is who I am. Like,
and
there's power in that. Like,
I just gonna say,
this is
like,
a real body. There's people out there that probably in that same spot. Like, I want to do this, and I have a passion for fitness, and not fitness, but passion for fashion
or whatever that's
yeah.
just showing your body or anything.
And they may be like, you know, when I get to this, I can start. But it's like, no, like, why you can't start now? Because there's someone waiting to see you.
For you to post the content.
For you to post the content. There's someone that's like, you know what, I have a similar body type. I look like her. And she could pull this off, so I could pull this off. And I could wear this. And I could just show up. And now you give that person the confidence to show up just as they are. And, like, if you decide, okay, like, I want to go and start busting my ass. And well, it's not curse. But I can cuss. It's my podcast. I want to start, you know, working towards this fitness goal or whatever, this body goal. Like, that's a part of the journey that you now take these people that are following you along for. So I think that's awesome that you decide. And then, like, with lifestyle content, it's literally like there's no limits, right? Yeah. It's whatever your lifestyle entails.
Yeah. And that's why I like lifestyle content, because you can fit anything in there.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Because at one point, remember, I was like posting a lot of food and stuff. Love food.
So then you stop eating it. What happened?
No, I stopped eating. I started eating the wrong things.
So now you want to share them.
No, I don't want to share all the dirt, right? But yeah. So, and the reason why I started the fashion stuff was because every time I go online and go on these online stores, it's like all these, sorry to say it, skinny bitches. And I'm like, I have thick thighs save lives. Like,
this ain't gonna look like this on me.
Like, that large is not fitting my thighs, honey. Like, I need an extra large and take in the waist. Like, I was tired of seeing these slim girls wearing clothes. I'm like, where are the medium sized people? Because either it's the thick content or the small content.
Ain't nobody in between.
I couldn't find no in between content. So I was like, you know what? Let me start making it. The hell with it.
Yeah. You gotta be the change you want to see.
Yeah, I didn't see. To be honest, I didn't see, especially how I'm built. Like, I have broad shoulders, thick legs, no booty. So I was like, I don't see nobody on here advertising no clothes who got my shape. So let me
show y'all how to rock this.
Yeah, let me show y'all how to rock this. Let me show y'all how to fake the curves. I tell y'all, Instagram life is a scamming life. I can show y'all how to rock some curves without having them.
It's illusion.
Yeah, what? It's an illusion.
All right, Boxer. So you're, I don't know why I started talking like I wasn't about to drink. So you're a athlete, you're a entrepreneur, you're an influencer, lifestyle influencer. We call you a fitness enthusiast. Yeah. Okay. We tie that with athlete. Yeah.
All right. That sounds cute.
And you are my friend. And
yes.
I appreciate you, you know, for rocking with me all these years. And keep making sure that, you know, whenever I call you, you come through. So I appreciate that. And now it is time
for what?
I love how you look at the TV.
For what? Like, what's happening?
We're gonna play a game.
Okay.
It's a fun game. All right, we got a little game. I like to do this before we close out.
Okay.
Fun game of this or that. A lot of these I feel like I already know because I know you, but they don't know you that well. So, well, maybe they do. Maybe they feel like they know you now.
Sure.
So we're going to play a little game. This or that. All right. Sneakers or heels?
Sneakers, honey. Them heels be hurting.
Boxers stay complaining.
Okay, hold on. On Instagram, heels. In person, sneakers.
That's just for the
photo. It's always for the photo. It's always for the photo. It's always.
All right, so I'm sneakers. Call or text?
Text. Don't call me. I don't want to talk to you.
Don't voice note either.
Don't. Hey, that is a no. I'm so glad they have the times to speed them voice notes up.
I just do like 1.5 because 2s be a little too fast sometimes. Girl, depending on who it is. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
I know you can say that. Dogs. Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube. I'm a YouTube girly. What? I have a YouTube channel. Like, you know. Oh yeah. The Real Boxer on YouTube.
We didn't get there.
Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad.
Facebook. Oh, I know this. Facebook or IG?
IG.
IG or TikTok?
Can we put both in there?
No,
Or
IG or TikTok. You only can have one for the rest of your life.
I'd still, for the rest of my life, I'd still go IG.
Really?
Yeah, I'd go IG.
I feel like you're like more of a TikTok.
I like TikTok. TikTok takes more energy. Like naturally, I just like pictures. I hated the fact that we had to start making videos because it's like, why y'all making me be a media person? Like that's annoying. Like I caught on to it pretty fast, but it was annoying trying to learn it.
Yeah.
Like it ain't like, oh, strike a pose, hold your breath, hard, and then smile.
Hard times too.
And now it's like the whole video suck in turn.
Nah, I gotta find the angle.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's stressful. Like
I feel you. Summer or fall? I feel like you
fall. Yeah, because it's cooler. Who won't be hot? Tick ties save lives. You know these ties in the heat. Jesus.
I'm fall too. I prefer fall.
Yeah, cooler.
You prefer mountains or oceans?
That's a hard one.
Why is that hard?
Because mountains are so beautiful, especially when they have waterfalls. I've been in some. Don't forget, girl. I've been to Bali. They have some great mountains with some waterfalls.
Yeah, but there's nothing like a beautiful ocean.
Yeah, that's why I say it's kind of hard. It depends on my mood. I'm gonna say water because I'm an island girl and we have the best waters in the world, right? But have you seen
no buts? No
crap?
buts. Okay. All right. What else though? Now, cooking or baking?
Cooking. I can't bake.
What's your specialty?
Cooking
meal. Don't say no pasta, nothing.
No.
Okay.
I don't have a specialty.
If I say boxer, impress me with your cooking. What you cooking?
Impress you? Sure.
Soup.
I can make some mean pea soup and dough. Nah, I can make some mean pea soup and dough.
I could testify to
No,
that.
I would give you some salmon with some Greek pasta and some veggies.
Okay.
I cook you a good salmon.
All right. Board games or card games?
Card games. I like Uno.
I don't know why. Every time I ask somebody that, they automatically say Uno.
But Uno is the best.
But
game
in my
ever
head,
made.
when I think card games, I think like spades and like
Ew.
21.
Why?
And I don't know, because I think of like the regular deck of cards, not Uno cards.
No,
but
wait.
Uno is a
cards.
card game.
Yeah, Uno.
I guess.
Slap that +4.
Reverse. All right. Call or text. Well, yeah, I said that. Toast or eggs?
Eggs, you know, as an egg, I love eggs.
I hate
girl.
eggs.
I know you hate eggs, and I always tell you to kill. They the best thing ever.
No, like the texture.
No, babe.
It's gross.
Eggs. First of all, you got your protein,
Okay, come on, egg commercial.
and they taste good.
They
What?
don't taste
yes,
good.
they taste so good. You can season them with so much different stuff.
You put seasoning on your egg?
Salt and pepper.
You just said you could season it.
I mean, you can.
So, like
some
what?
people can put. Some people might won't put some complete seasoning. Some people might want put, and some people put.
Ethan is do cayenne, I think.
And some people put ketchup on the
Ethan
egg.
is do ketchup.
Yeah, so you could make it. You could spice it up.
It's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Egg.
it's gross.
I love eggs.
Sun or snow?
Sun, by far.
If you just say you don't like be hot up,
But the snow is
you just want a little breeze.
ghetto. The snow. Oh my gosh, no! I've been in the snow for too many years. No,
Ooh, that's a good pop.
no.
Cardi-
The snow is only fun like for 2 days. After it, I'm over it.
Yeah, snow is good before it starts to like settle and melt.
Yeah, everything about the snow is just no.
And then when it starts,
I'm an
melting,
island
it's
gal.
gross.
Island gal
Go ahead,
from the Bahamas.
hit us with the vocals.
Island gal.
All right, last one: cardio or weights?
Weights. Who likes running?
The running isn't the only cardio.
No way. When I think cardio, I think in running.
You think running? That's because you don't like running.
I hate running. Like that's like my least favorite thing to do.
Yeah,
I
me
rather
neither.
do burpees than run.
Really?
Yes.
I know if it depends on how long and how far I have to run.
By running, the kid, remember them long runs we used to be doing? I was always behind.
What runs you used to do?
On the beach. Wow.
That wasn't even that long, boxer.
Exactly. And you see how terrible I did? Exactly. My point.
We started to get good. And
Yeah, I
and
did.
you gone
Mess up my
mess up your
shins.
shins.
Yeah.
Are they better now?
No.
I love how you paused.
They're not.
Okay.
I don't know why. Oh, yeah, but running is like no.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'd rather
runner
lift
either.
weights. When you lift weights,
Just
your body looks so much
Just
better.
lift weight fast.
Well, honestly, if you lift weights right, you're doing
If
cardio
you're
because
doing,
you be
like,
out of
HIIT, You
breath.
could be doing HIIT, and you could add cardio elements into weight training.
I like how weights look better versus cardio. Like if I had to, well, you just asked me to choose, but weights will make your body look purr.
Okay.
It'll give you the curves you need. Cardio ain't giving you no curves, baby. It can make you look slim, and that's it.
Yeah, cardio. I feel like cardio is more of a tool to help you get at the deficit, but weights give you the shape and the
exactly.
body.
We can need the shape.
All right, Boxer. Before we close out,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to look into your camera and give our audience, if you had one piece of advice to leave our viewers with today, this could be someone that connects. I mean, across you have a lot of layers, right? So it could be someone that connects with you across all of these layers, being that they're either an athlete and fitness enthusiast and an entrepreneur and an influencer, or they may just connect on one of these. But if you have one piece of advice to give our audience today, just some words from Boxer, what would that be?
Okay, that would be: don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. No, seriously, like don't. Because I would have never thought I would be in the position I am today. Like I didn't even see my life now in the future. You know, like how people dream of how they want their life to be. I didn't even see this. I just keep doing what I liked. So don't give up on yourself. And respect. Respect yourself.
Okay, I was waiting for the rest of it. We'll come after respect. Respect what?
Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Don't wreck yourself. And always keep God first. That's about it.
That's your advice. All right, keep looking in the camera. Tell people where they could find you, where they could follow you, all the places where you live. I just joking.
Wow. I was like, ooh.
Come knock on your door.
No, don't do that. Zazu will attack you. So you can find me on Instagram, therealboxerr with 2 R's. You can find me on YouTube, The Real Boxer. You can find me on TikTok, The Real Boxer. For my hair page, it's The Knockout Beauty. On Instagram, it's _Knockout Beauty. On TikTok, it's just The Knockout Beauty. On YouTube, it's The Knockout Beauty.
Okay. Yeah. That's a lot of pages. We're going to put them in the description.
Yeah,
We're going to put the links there. But thank you so much, Boxer.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a pleasure talking to you, actually being able to see you, opposed to, sweating and dying or you in my hair.
Yeah. We haven't been out for the year, so we got to change that.
Yeah, we can't wait till we went out in December.
That was December.
Last year, yeah.
Well, it ain't too bad. It's February. At least it ain't like 6
we can't.
months.
I'm saying we can't wait till December.
Yeah, no.
So
we gotta go to.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Our video just popped up the other day on TikTok when I opened it. I was like, why is this popping up? But thanks so much for coming through. Thanks so much for dropping gems. The Kikis.
Of course, we love a good Kiki.
And I'm thankful that you came through. Thankful to be a part of your journey. Thankful to witness all the layers and the evolution of you as a person, right? Because I think a lot of times people don't have an appreciation when they look at you, look at anyone on social media. We just see that we see the highlights, right?
Yeah.
We see what they want us to see.
Yep.
And I've been, we've talked through a lot of different stuff over the years. I've shared, you've shared, wins, successes, but also like struggles, challenges, and it's been a journey, and it's been beautiful to be able to witness your evolution from that move in 2018 to now. And so I'm excited for all the great things coming your way.
Thank you.
I know I can't talk all of them, but I know, and I know.
Yeah.
But I'm excited and so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you coming through again and sharing, because I think there's so much power and so much beauty in just sharing. Sometimes people just need one thing out of what you all the great things you said today. It may just be one thing that stood out, and they realize that, hey, I could do this, or I'm not alone in this. And if she got over the situation, I could get over it too. Like I said, being that representation in the spaces that weren't there for you. I feel like right now people may be looking and watching saying, like she's the representation that I needed, and that I want to see. And that gives me confidence to now go forward and make things happen. So I appreciate you sharing again. I appreciate you. I know.
Well, I was waiting until you finished too. I was waiting until you finished. But honestly, just how you have appreciation for me, I have a lot of appreciation for you. I always tell you how proud I am of you because we watched each other grow. And especially after moving here and us getting close, I'm like, babe, the girl is a dope ass person, babe. Like, and not a lot of people really get to see like every part of you. But
that sounds a little weird.
But my bad.
But I know what you mean.
They don't get to.
No, I get it. They don't get me in the fullness.
They don't get the especially like just sitting back and watching you grow, and like people will look at you like, oh, the girl don't go through nothing. Like her life is good. Like no, like everybody goes through something, right? And just seeing you grow, like coming here, like even like. From back in the day, you charging like $25 for classes to now.
Don't tell people that.
Oh, sorry, my bad. But yeah, I started off at $5. So we had to start from somewhere. Like starting from the like.
Girl, I had month programs for $30.
I remember because I used to take them when I used to come home on my little summer breaks.
Yeah,
I remember. So. Yeah, just to watch you grow from that to this, I'm just like, babe, this is dope. So you inspire me too. Like just watching you grow, you and your husband grow. I'm just like, babe, this is dope.
I watched this. I shared it the other day, this quote, and it actually made me think of you. It was like, if my friend... So I remember this quote. I'm probably not saying it properly, but the gist of it is like, if I level up, and then I clap for my friend, I help my friend level up and they pass me. And then I pass them and they clap for me. Like it's
like a building.
It's a building thing. And I feel like it's so many I hear about. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of friends. Yeah, so I don't know what it's like to have, I hear a lot of people say like, oh, they do something big and their friends start to act funny, or like their friends feel left behind if they went in and their friends aren't, or there's this like weird energy or this jealous spirit. And I'm like, I don't have anybody in my life or anybody that I consider a friend that I'm sharing good news with that isn't genuinely happy for me when it happens, regardless of where they are in life, right? And so, but when I read that quote, like I shared it and I thought about you, I thought about Gabby, like, and it just makes me appreciate like that I have friends in my life that I know like I can share good news with without feeling
bad for you,
without feeling bad about it or feeling guilty about it. And then when they went in, it's like I'm genuinely happy and supportive. Yeah. Like, and then if they're not, like, I'm like, okay, what are your goals? How can I help?
That's one thing I can say. Because you always making sure I on my shit. No, seriously, like the killers be like,
and I gotta mash.
And you say you was gonna do
and
this.
I gotta mash your corn sometimes.
Oh, you was mashing my corn right up.
Because you used to be joking.
So, but like I say, like I really appreciate having you in my life. Like it's wild. Like I've had friends, lost friends, and I'm like,
that's a part of life, though.
Yeah, it is a part of life. But it's just dope to have someone who's your friend, who you look up to, who inspires you, and who you inspire, and like y'all grow together, like you say, like just building each other up.
I think that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
It's really, really good. It's a great feeling. It makes you want to smile all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone needs that kind of support. So I think that would be my advice for today, y'all. And that's off the cuff. Like I wasn't planning to give y'all no advice today, but my advice is, especially women watching this, like make sure that your circle, the people that you share your dreams, your goals with, whatever they are, make sure that they are the type of people that are actually going to be willing to support you. And I mean truly support you, not just be like, oh, that's nice, but like, how can I help? What do you need me to do to help you get to this goal? Make sure you have that kind of support in your life. And then also people that are genuinely happy for you when you win, and people that you can be genuinely happy for when they win, because sometimes your season ain't gonna be on accord with their season. Nope. They may be on a winning streak and you on a down streak, but and it can be hard to be happy for people, and that's when you're low, right? It's easy to be happy when two of you are winning, but I think everyone needs a circle with friends and genuine people that are actually, happy for them regardless of what they're personally going through, and they don't take someone else's success as a shot or a shade to theirs, So that's my advice to you. If you ain't got them kind of people in your life,
cut them out. Cut them off.
Don't cut them. I was going to say go find them. Or be open to attracting those kinds of people, Recognize them when you got them. Appreciate them when you got them.
Yes, and that's another thing I learned too. Like just showing, like verbally telling people, or like people who you care about, like I appreciate you, because
it goes a long way.
Yeah,
and there's not a lot of people that actually do that.
Yeah.
Yes, I've noticed, and I would say maybe in the last year or so that you have been more intentional about just like sharing, like
expressing my feelings,
expressing your feelings. Yeah, and you actually gave me a nudge to do it more too. And towards you, towards Ethan, towards my other one good friend, a couple friends, my family, because I feel like that's something that we don't. I personally don't do it enough, for sure. And sometimes people need that. They need to know that, like you see them working and you see them striving for things and that you appreciate them, whatever it is you feel. And I feel like sometimes we take for granted that, or we assume that people know how we feel.
Yeah.
But sometimes people just need that reassuring word, and so sometimes you could be that person to turn someone's day around, and really just kind of give them that push to keep going. And so I appreciate that too.
No problem. Well, I had to learn that because I'm more of an action person. Like if you call me, I'm going to show up. Like, like I like to do stuff for people. If you need me, I'm going to show up. I'm not really verbal, but I've learned over the years that not everybody receives love through actions. So with me understanding like people receive love differently, I was like, okay, I got to make sure like I showing you, I telling you, because it's important.
I think actions are the strongest form.
Yeah, but not everybody can see the actions.
I think it's all. I think I'm a words of affirmation person. I like words. So I'm that wife that's like, do you love me every like 5 seconds? Do you love me? And Ethan's like, yes, I love you. Like, do you not feel loved? And I'm like, I feel it, but I just want to hear it. Mm-hmm. So I'm definitely a words of affirmation person, but I struggle actually affirming people. Yeah. So, sometimes I need that. And when I realize that people are, and I would say the last 2 years, my close friends have been more
verbal.
I was like, I don't know, we're getting older.
But I think I just want to say, I think the older I'm getting, like the more emotional I am, and I'm like realizing like, hey, like some things you just have to say. And then like with me having like my godchild, like she shows affection. Gaudi, I love you. Gaudi, you mean so much to me. Like I saw her today and she's like, Gaudi, you made my hair so pretty. Like, so I think through her also that kind of like, girl,
the importance.
Yeah, the importance of just saying it, because it made me feel good when she told me these things. And she's 5. She's freaking 5. So
imagine.
Yeah. So I'm like, this is really important. So yeah, I try to let you know as much.
Appreciate that, girl. All right, Boxer, thank you again. We're gonna toast it up.
Yes, my martini.
To Knockout Beauty and Bowflex Barbie, the real boxer. Let me do it again. The real boxer. Not the fake one.
No.
Not the little one. The big boxer.
The big boxer. Big girl. Big girl, yeah.
You gotta sip. Why you toasting and not sipping? We gotta go one more time. Okay. Thank you again. Thank you, Boxer, for coming through.
No problem. Yeah. Anytime. If you need a part 2, I got you.
Yeah, we may need a part 2 on some other things.
Okay.
Once some other things start rolling. So.
Yeah.
And that God, you can pull up.
I like to talk.
So it's going to be vibes. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate this opportunity to just express everything.
And share your story.
Yeah. We're changing lives.
That's powerful.
Yeah, very powerful.
All right, y'all. We hope you enjoyed today's episode of Flex Pretty Podcast. If you did, be sure to drop some comments below. Be sure to follow Boxer on her social media handles. I will link them in the description. Let us know your thoughts on the episode. Make sure you're following Boxer for all things that are coming up for her amazing content, all of her new projects and stuff coming up as well. And if you enjoyed the conversation, again, let us know. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon on future episodes. And until then, Stay smiling. Stay pretty. Stay flexing.